Family of a child who witnessed his pregnant mother and her boyfriend's murder allows us to talk to him for the first time today on this, the 7th anniversary of the unsolved triple murder case. Fox 16's Price McKeon joins us from the newsroom. And Price, with no answers in those 7 years, this Pulaski County family is now trying a different approach.
They're doing just that, Donna, for the first time since the 2012 murders when Mark was 18 months old. They allowed us to meet him. He's 9 now, and they say that they hope someone with information sees this kid's scars so they can help the child find closure.
This third grader loves to ride his dirt bike. People might miss this Pulaski County boy zoom by if they blink. Meet Mark Everett.
Nah.
He's a kid of few words. But one thing this 9-year-old says may explain why.
Well, she died in the house, and she got shot in her stomach too, and head.
At 18 months old, his pregnant mother, Alexis Crawford, and her boyfriend were shot and killed in front of him in their home on Reed Road.
I don't remember that much, but I know somebody who do.
Crawford's family, who raises him, picks Monday, May 6th, the 7th anniversary, to allow us to talk to him for the first time since the triple murder.
Maybe somebody will take a look at this child's face and see the hurt and the pain in him.
His mother's cousin, Shadrika Harris, explains why.
Years old, he lost his mom at 18 months old to something that had nothing to do with him or her.
They try to let the kid be a kid.
I don't like to do chores.
But in the back of their minds, they know Pulaski County deputies still haven't found the person or people who took Mark's mom from him.
Or seeing in the streets. How do I know that they're not the killer?
The murders also took something that pictures can't show.
Like every time I make friends, she comes in my head.
This child likes to play video games that reminds him of his murdered mother.
His childhood right there. A Pulaski County Sheriff's Lieutenant confirms the case remains open, and we've learned there's a $1,000 reward in this case through Crime Stoppers. Back to you.